Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for joining me today. So this is going to be a brand new video. Everybody seems to be really interested in my vinyl comparison from the repressed version of Dark Side of the Moon to the original version of Dark Side of the Moon. So I am actually going to be revamping my channel to literally only do vinyl records from now on. I have some really cool ideas coming up. I'd like to do like an album breakdown once a week where we actually listen, break down the music, and hear the difference between like a digital version of that song and the analog version. Working on getting some copyright issues taken care of on that end. But if that's something you're interested in, definitely like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll have a lot more vinyl content coming out soon. I'm going to try and do these as often as possible. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to get through to them. So this one is going to be basically a basics video on getting into vinyl collecting. A lot of people might not know a lot about vinyl, so this is going to help them, as well as give people that are familiar with vinyl maybe a new insight onto some additional things that they didn't know. So the first thing that we're going to go over is what exactly is a vinyl record. So a vinyl record is music pressed onto a wax vinyl and then put onto here, and then this goes onto the player. The player emits a sound through speakers, and then you hear the song. So what is the difference between analog and digital? A digital sound is pressed in a studio on a computer. It's not written onto anything. It's just a digital output where you're going to get the exact signal going through your headphones that was put into the computer. There's no option for any variance. Whereas with vinyl, there will be variants depending on the player that you're using, depending on the needle that's on your player, depending on dust. A lot of different aspects go into actual vinyl. Now, when I was talking about analog, this would be analog. As you can see, there are these grooves on the vinyl. Those grooves are what output the sound. And as you can see, those larger grooves in there. Each one of these little sections is a song. That larger groove there is going to be what stops on the player and then switches over to the next song. See if you can see that there. All right. So like I said, this is an old Frank Sinatra album here. And then also, you know, there's some older folks that are going to start getting into vinyl again, or giving their old vinyls to their children or grandchildren. Definitely look on the market to see what you have before you just start giving it away. There's a lot of vinyl records that are going for a decent chunk of change, which brings me to my original Abbey Road album. I've had this about 10 years, and I keep it in this this frame here. And this album is a really cool album cover, and I like to have a lot of framed albums around. You can pick up these frames for about $13, give or take, at like a Walmart or Target or something. But that's another avenue that you can take with your old records. Instead of just giving them away, take your favorite ones and throw them into a frame and hang them up, and it's a great decorating idea. I have an entire wall of just vinyl records, and I gotta say, I really like how it turned out. And it just gives you a different way of looking at your album art versus just having it in a container. So that's another huge option for getting into vinyl. The other thing is vinyl records now are being pressed on colored vinyl, which is awesome for collectors. Gives you an additional benefit to getting into your collection. You can sought after these special edition colored vinyls, like this How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is one of my favorite ones. So that's an awesome thing that they have going on with vinyl now that they didn't have when vinyl was first being done. It came around in the 80s, kind of died off when vinyl died off, and then it has made a pickup. So same thing with this Rick and Morty album. These are both colored vinyl. See if I can pull one of these out here. You see, it's, you know, they have so many different designs and just really awesome vinyls out there. They can do picture vinyls now where the vinyl will actually have a picture on it, which is amazing. So, you know, that's another really cool thing about getting into this collection. The other thing is that a lot of younger kids might steer away from it because they think that their favorite band isn't going to be on vinyl because it's too new. And a big thing about vinyl now is that literally every band has a vinyl record out. Everything's being pressed on vinyl again. So you can go, I picked up this System of a Down album, I have Godsmack, I have Metallica, I have Eminem, I have, Snoop Dogg, whatever you're after. There's so many options now with vinyl that it's really for everybody. It's no longer just these older bands or, classic rock or old country that we're used to seeing on vinyl. They have really revamped everything. So, definitely if you're interested in getting into collecting vinyl and you'd like to see me do like an 18 tips or something, just let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to revamp this channel to only do vinyl records. And I'd like to definitely dig into your questions and give you some really great content to look forward to. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments section. Please like and subscribe to this, and definitely look out for some more vinyl videos coming your way. All right, have a great day.